the Turkish get-up. If the Turkish get-up was in the Bible, it would probably be in Genesis, because it is one of the most fundamental movements you will see done with a kettlebell. And for good reason. In the grind moves, it's a great one for building stability, strength, and as a coach, it offers me the opportunity to watch people moving under load and see where their issues are lying, and then figure a way of cracking it. Now, if you're a kettlebell head, you love the Turkish get-up, unless you're like me and you don't. Well, I didn't, because what I discovered with Turkish get-up when I had the arthritis in hips, I couldn't do it, and it made me feel like shit. And luckily, I've got a really good friend called Andy McKenzie, otherwise known as Iron Mac Fitness. And when I was doing his bodyweight program, he had these workouts that I called the prisoner series. And they were just basically stretches in a kneeling position, like a prisoner with your hands in your head. And with that concept and the issues I was going through, I developed what I call the prisoner get-up. And then I brought it back into Primal, and our members hated it because it is brutally hard. Now, the great thing about the prisoner get-up, you can do it unloaded. So if you're a complete novice, you don't need a weight. You can do it with one kettlebell, which I like best because it offsets the movement. Or you can, if you're really satanic, you can do it with two bells and do it through the movement, and it's hell. Now, usually you do this from standing, and then you will go into the kneeling position and get back up again. And the reason we do it from standing is because we put it into a sequence of kettlebell movements. So let's say single arm clean, we do 5 cleans, and then once in the rack position for the last time, we move into a prisoner get-up. So I'm going to take you through the prisoner get-up now. I'll do it unloaded and loaded and give you an idea. So the first thing you got to understand is, this is live toes and this is dead toes. We will mix between the both of them throughout the movement. When we're sitting butt to heels, we're dead toes. Now, if you've got knee problems, you can put something under your butt, like a yoga block, to prevent yourself sitting down, whatever you need to do. So you're here. And the reason why I like this for start of us, as you get older, you lose the movement in the ankles. We don't really mobilize enough. And this allows the back of the knees and the ankles to be loaded with pressure. And you can sit here, and a lot of guys feel uncomfortable doing this, so I encourage them to sit like this and just breathe into it. When we start to get up, we're going to drive up, and at the same time as our hips lock out and we squeeze our butt tight, our toes go into the live position. So we're here, up. From this position, we step one leg up. So we're in a half kneeling position. Our butt still squeezed tight. And then we stand up and stand square on. And then we step, the leg we stepped up first, back first, toes live. The leg second, toes live. Then toes go dead. And we sit back on our heels. That's half a rep. The next time around, we step the opposite leg up. Up again, toes live. Step your leg forward. Push off the toes. Stand back up, square on. Step that leg back. This leg back. Toes dead and kneel down. Now, like I was saying, I like the half rack position because it offsets and gives the core a bit of a workout, and it's manageable for most. If you do double bells, it can get hard, it can get heavier, mobility isn't there. And I'm a big believer in just using single bells anyway for the majority of my workouts. I don't like the double bell stuff. I think it can cause too many issues. And this gives you just as good a workout. Just go heavier on the bell if you want to be tougher. So again, toes dead, toes live, hips up, squeeze your butt tight. Step one leg up. And here's another point. Try not to circle around like this. Try to bring it straight up the center as much as possible. Push off the toes, stand square on. Step the first leg back, toes live, both toes go dead, and you kneel down. Now you can actually combine the first 3 movements of a Turkish get-up with the prisoner get-up. I do this sometimes with people who are struggling with movement, because in my opinion and my experience, most people struggle with a Turkish get-up at this position here and getting their leg through the gap here. They're all over the place, they don't have the hip mobility, and this is the bit that makes them feel like crap. But they can usually get the first 3, and we can do this unloaded as well. So you're going to lie down, onto your elbow, under your hand, hips high. Then you can sit down, just kneel up, and move into the prisoner get-up. Is it ideal? No. But it's going to get you a workout, it's going to get you moving, and it's going to allow you to be part of the class and still get an exercise that's going to challenge you. So give that a go. I think it's a great exercise. The members will attest to that. They hate it, but it works. Let's know how you get on.